The village of Posad-Pokrovs'ke suffered during the opening days of the war, when the city of Kherson was occupied by the Russians.
We would sit in the cellar and hear the rockets and bombs fall. It was so scary, so tough.
Russian soldiers moved through Posad-Pokrovs'ke on their way north.
We saw all the equipment on the road moving toward Mykolaiv.
In mid-March, Ukrainian forces entered the village, and retreating Russian soldiers started shelling the village.
I stayed here until March 24th. There were cattle here, cows. I didn't want to leave them. But the last 2 days before I left were hell. Buses from Mykolaiv would come here to pick up whoever was left.
For almost 9 months, Russian forces shelled the village. Not a single building remained intact. But after Kherson was liberated in mid-November, residents started to slowly return to Posad-Pokrovs'ke.
How many people lived in our village before the war? Over 2,500. Now the houses are destroyed. Over 90% of buildings are badly damaged or burned.
Natalia's house was hit by a Russian rocket. Her relative's house nearby was also damaged.
The house has burned down. If you go outside, you'll see only the kitchen is still standing. We're putting plastic wrap where windows used to be. We'll try to fix the roof and hopefully spend the winter here.
Local resident Alexander says his house is in ruins as well. For months, he lived in Mykolaiv with his family, but now he wants to come back.
The car is just a few months old. I got it right before the war. Should try and get it out somehow. Maybe sell the engine. There is nothing else I can do with the car now. We're renting a place in Mykolaiv and keep coming here to rebuild the house, one room at a time.
Residents say parts of the village have been mined, and the remains of Russian rockets can still be seen in the streets. But despite the danger, the people here say they just want to come home and rebuild their old life. For Yelyzaveta Krotyk in Posad-Pokrovs'ke, Ukraine, Anna Rice, VOA News.